Hello YouTube. For my subscribers, welcome back to the channel. For those who do not know me but came across this video through a search, this is actually a fashion channel, but today I'm doing something different because yesterday was my birthday. I turned 41, and narcissistic as I am, I decided to buy myself a huge gift. Not just because I like spoiling myself, which I do, but the day before my birthday, this came out, and I have been a huge Tool fan for probably more than 20 years now, and the guitarist for even longer. So and Adam Jones is like my hero, so I've been waiting for this for feels like forever. I'm gonna proceed unboxing in a second, but I just want to remind you that subscribing and liking this video are both free. And if you really enjoy this channel, there is a thanks button now by which you can financially support me, and by that support this channel and make me put more time and effort in making these videos. So then now, without further ado, I will just go ahead unboxing this. Wow. Okay, first of all, this hard case is sick. I think it's called a chainsaw case. It feels really sturdy. It's like hard plastic. It's a bit shiny. Looks super premium. These closings feel very, very high quality. I mean, this was by no means a cheap guitar, but still, you know. As we all know, Epiphone is the budget line of Gibson, or well, became, because Epiphone used to be a guitar company in its own right. But yeah, this looks amazing. And now let's see what's inside. Dare I do it like this? Opening it a bit like coffin. I don't. Can I? Yes. Oh my God! There it is. Wow. Oh my God! Look at it. Oh my Lord! It's so pretty. It is so pretty. Here you can see the art. If I can keep the light out. The art by Mark Ryden. The finish is so sick. Okay, so as I said, I've been an Adam Jones fan for so long. At some point, and this was like 10 years ago maybe, or even longer, I bought a Epiphone Silver Burst. That came out, I don't remember what year. But that was like the standard, well, it was a custom, but Epiphone Silver Burst, and that burst was different. That went all the way like this. Of course, to have a guitar that kind of looked like his, of which I also swapped out the bridge pickup for a Seymour Duncan, like Adam has, which definitely was a cool guitar, but I mean, it was just, but it was not like this, and it didn't have the burst like this. It didn't have, that was actually like really silver chrome color, and this is like an aged silver burst, like, because I understood, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the run of original 79 Gibson Silver Bursts were painted with car paint. I read somewhere that it was Buick paint, and that paint had certain chemicals or metal components in it which caused some weird feedback, or it messed with the tone of the guitar. And that's why they were taken out of production. But I believe Adam actually found that effect very cool, and that is the reason that he has played that guitar for so long. Anyway, that paint also turned a bit yellow over time, so this is a silver burst, but it's not really silver. It's more a bit like, it's almost a bit gold-like. I think it's amazing. So that's chrome hardware. This is quite special. This definitely wasn't on the other Epiphone I had. A chrome pickup selector. That does, I have to admit, look a bit cheap. Doesn't really look like it's actual metal, actually. Or is it? Or maybe it is. No, it's not. It's very light. I don't think it is. I don't think this is actual metal. It kind of looks like the chrome wrap that was on Transformers and from the 80s. So I'm thinking right now that this might at some point fade or get damaged. So I'll have to be a bit careful with this. It's quite heavy. I mean, it's a Les Paul, so I think it's about as heavy as the my previous Epiphone Les Paul was. Okay, let me look at the art for a second. I haven't actually looked at it myself. Okay, so I think it's really, really cool. I love bees. I have to admit, I didn't know my Mark Ryden before I knew this was coming out, but I like him now. And I do think I have seen some of his work, but I didn't know his name, or I wasn't necessarily a fan. I know the art on the headstock is made by Adam's wife, Corin Fought. There are a few stickers on here saying it's handcrafted in China. It has a QC sticker, serial number on the back. So this is one of 800. Too bad it doesn't say on here. It doesn't. Would have been cool if this was like number 657, I don't know. But it's not. I don't know which number it is. Doesn't really matter. Headstock is great. I think the headstock looks about the same as the headstock looked on my other Epiphone custom. I might be wrong. This might be bigger. Other things that are special about it are there are diamond-shaped strap knobs, strap buttons. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, man. Oh my god, I'm so happy. This looks so amazing. I mean, just by how it looks, it's amazing already. It's like an art piece you can hang on. It's literally an art piece you can hang on the wall. But of course, I didn't just buy it to look at it, but also to play it. I think it's really nice of them. They put the Seymour Duncan distortion pickup in the Epiphone version because they didn't put it in the standard. For those of you who do not know, earlier this year, 3 versions of Adam's signature guitar already came out by Gibson, because obviously his original guitar is a Gibson, not an Epiphone. There was a standard version, a custom version, and a custom version that was relicked to look exactly like his main Silver Burst. So with like dents and things in it, and I think what he has like a mirror in here, probably the neck sanded or something like that. I don't know exactly. I mean, that was a 10K guitar, so it doesn't really matter for me what the specs of that guitar are, because I'm never ever going to get that. Oh wow, I hadn't even seen this. This is really nice. So the knobs have like a piece of metal on it that points to the number that it's on. Don't really know how else to explain. I hope you know what I mean. I've actually never seen that on a Les Paul, and that's really nice for me because it's always difficult for me to know what it's on if I don't know where well, you know what I mean. It's difficult for me to explain. So yeah, man, it looks absolutely amazing. It's a really heavy guitar. I'm gonna try to play it a bit. This is also special, I think. The back of the neck. Okay, so it's not really out of tune for a guitar that just came in a box. It's pretty in tune, to be honest. It's kind of nice, actually. The action is quite low, which is of course nice, but also brings quite a bit of fret buzz, as you can hear. So the setup straight out of the box isn't that great. I mean, I don't know how much you will hear the buzz once I plug it in, but I think you will. That's pretty bad. It's pretty buzzy. So I will have to do a quick setup. Does look like the neck has a slight bow, which I guess is good, but that means that the bridge is a bit too low. So I think I will have to put the bridge a little bit higher to not have the fret buzz. Okay, so I was about to set it up, but then I realized that it was just tuned. I tried to tune it first, and then I saw that it was just tuned a step down, probably for to have less tension on the neck while being shipped. So that was the main reason for the action being so low, and I mean, there's still some fret buzz, but I think this is okay, especially since I'm going to be playing a lot of distorted tunes on this guitar. I don't think this will be an issue. So actually this setup is quite nice because the action feels low, and I actually really like this neck. It's a very skinny neck. I think even skinnier than my previous Epiphone Les Paul, especially the thickness, like this thickness. I mean, I think it's about the same width, but the thickness is definitely less, which I like because I don't like to have to wrap my hand. I mean, I don't have small hands, but I don't have John Mayer hands, so I don't necessarily like fat necks I have to wrap my hands around. I can't wrap my hands around. So I actually also ordered the VH4 pedal to emulate Adam's sound with the Diesel VH4 amp that he so famously has and uses. I've heard and read some really good things about the pedal. Unfortunately, I ordered it too late, and it's not in yet, so I can't. And I want to do this video right now. So right now I have the guitar plugged into my Focusrite Scarlett directly into my laptop, and I'm just playing in GarageBand. But I think I found some. Please don't judge me too much, but I think it sounds okay for this demo. And I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna play some, obviously, Tool tunes. It's kind of getting used to a Les Paul again, because I sold the other Les Paul quite a while ago, and I've mainly been playing my Silver Sky the past few months, so I hope this sounds okay.